Hello YouTube and welcome back to Customizer's Corner over at the Raw Reviews over on channel Kappa LLX. So for this one's Raw Review, we're doing just like we did with the Megaforce 4 pinchers, and we're taking apart the metallic Ultra Force figures. And again, I only have Gia this time, so I may have more in the future. You'll have to check my channel update video to see what I've got planned. But now, near as I can tell, the head is actually removable, but it's on there really tight. I have tried pulling on it for several minutes to get it to pop off, and I can't. And I don't want to take pliers to it and damage the sculpt or anything like that. But you should be able to remove the head with a little bit of elbow grease. Apparently mine just isn't good enough. Same articulation. Since we've actually got the head attached, we will take a look at its size. Unfortunately with the head, but from the head to the foot pegs, it's about 3.5 inches. It's got the same articulation here, with the hinge limited by the skirt. You got the 10 soder, the Ultra Sword, whatever you want to call it. The arm cuffs fit onto the exact same pegs, they just go a little bit deeper. So there's no actual change in the mold, they just ride further up here instead of stopping right here at the edge of the cuff. So it is the same base mold for the body, with the obvious exception being this big hunk of plastic that is the Ultra Tiger, I guess. Boots are all one piece in this nice gold metallic paint, which I just dropped. Same pegs on the feet. So, for all intents and purposes, you could take this thing down to its bare parts and swap them out with the red or the yellow like we did in the previous video, since the peg sizes are all the same. And there really isn't too much more to say about that for all the customers out there who feel that this is a good base. Then go ahead and use it. You can put different boots on it from the regular figure if you wanted. I mean, really, it's all up to you how you want to do it. You could do a swap with red if you have him. Like I said, it's a standardized mold for the figure. It's not terribly bad. Of course, there's no actual articulation in the body, but, not too much you can do about it. It's the $8 toy. There's the base figure. These all just peg on really simply. The boots have a nice tight fit when you're pegging them into their right body. Hands, of course, just peg in like that. This is where they would normally stop on the regular figure, but here they go a little bit further in. If you wanted to use the golden weapons on the regular figures, you could. It's all standardized. In fact, it's so standardized that you can swap the side they go on. So you can put the holstered weapon on this side, and you can even take your Gosei morpher and plug it into the weapon holster. Gives you this weird hinge for your morpher, but you can do that. The Ultra Sword, of course, fits in the hand just fine. Depending on how you have it posed, it might be loose or it might be a tight fit. You can actually fit them in the alternate hand if you wish, which actually has a better fit. I am finding that the right hand has a much tighter grip. So typically, if it were me, I'd probably stick their primary weapon, whatever their big weapon is, their personal weapon in the right hand, and the gun in the other hand, because that's got a pretty nice fit there. It's not the officially right way to do it, but that's just the way I like to do it, simply because it seems like they're better fit that way. Reattaching the Gosei morpher. Now this is kind of interesting. I don't know if you guys can pick it up on the camera, but you'll notice that while this is painted gold, the actual peg is not quite gold. It's more of an orange, so it's not really the yellow of the original belt, so it's kind of weird like that. Same thing here. It's not quite gold, not quite yellow. It's more of an orange. And there we go. Raise your hands in the air, Gia. And swing like you just don't care. And that is the Ultra Force Metallic Ranger 4-inch figure. Hope you enjoyed the show, and stay tuned for my channel update and a couple other videos.